लिखा था, सुशासन केवल अच्छे लोगों के हाथ में होता है। भले ही अदालत अच्छे या बुरे के फैसले में नहीं पड़ सकती, लेकिन वह निश्चित रूप से संवैधानिक पदाधिकारियों को हमारे संविधान के लोकाचार को संरक्षित करने और बढ़ावा देने की याद दिला सकती है। ऐसी धारणा है कि मुख्यमंत्री को इस संवैधानिक सिद्धांतों से अच्छी सलाह और मार्गदर्शन मिलेगा। दिल्ली हाईकोर्ट के इस फैसले के बाद और सही मार्गदर्शन देने के बाद दोनों मुख्यमंत्री चुप क्यों हैं, ये मेरी समझ से बाहर है, और कोई एक्शन इन्होंने अभी तक क्यों नहीं लिया। और यहाँ पर मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूँ कि जब 4.5 करोड़ से ऊपर 4.81 करोड़ की संपत्ति जब्त हुई और हवाला मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग के केस में जो है सत्येंद्र जी पकड़े गए, तो उस समय पर एक ही बात मुझे दिमाग में आ रही थी, और वो ये आ रही थी कि प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सपना ज़रूर देखा था कि हवाई जहाज़ में चलने वाला जो व्यक्ति है वो हवाई चप्पल पहनकर भी जो व्यक्ति चलता है वो हवाई जहाज़ में उड़ सके। लेकिन हवाला कांड में मंत्री जो है वो संलिप्त हों, ये तो शायद देश का सपना नहीं था। और आज ये सामने आ रहा है कि हवाई चप्पल पहनने वाले से लेकर बाकी सब लोग भी जो है जो इस तरीके के कामों में लिप्त हैं, वो एक तरफ हवाई चप्पल का हवाला देते हैं लेकिन असलियत में हवाला कांड में जुड़े रहते हैं। Now I'll say all this in English. The slogan which was used was Ma Mati Manus, and these are the very people whose throat is now speaking the language of money, 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 and they are completely derailed from the course which they had set up themselves for. And what one needs to understand is that Arpita, who has been caught recently, was very close friend and an acquaintance of Parth Chatterjee, who was earlier the Minister of Higher Education and now is the Minister in Mamata Banerjee's government of Industry. Earlier, on 22nd July, a sum of rupees 21 crore was found from her possession, and thereafter on 27 July, 29 crore worth of cash has been found. So a total of close to 50 crore cash has been found, in addition to 9 kgs of gold and various property which is unnamed property which has been found in the possession of Arpita. Under these circumstances, the major question which one needs to understand is why is somebody like Mamata Banerjee quiet on these deeds? The black diary which has been found is enumerating the black deeds of the Mamata government, Mamata ji-led government. And what one needs to understand at this time is that if I go into the details, 2 companies through which all these transactions have been done, the details of teachers appointment related scam are all found in this 41-page diary. And what one needs to also know is that there's another person called Mona Lisa Das, who was enrolled as a student in 2014 in Qazi Nazrul University in Asansol. Today has become the head of the department of Bengali language in violation of all the rules and regulations. And the worst is that 10 flats have been found in her name. And 3 flats, 18D, 19D and 20D in Diamond City were found. And in one such flat, it was one of the super luxury flats, was residence only of dogs which belong to, pet dogs which belong to Mr. Partha Chatterjee. What one also needs to understand is that when ED was investigating this matter, and we want ED to investigate this matter because 2 statements have been given by Arpita where she says that the money used to be transacted from top to bottom. And the other statement, she says that my house was being used as an ATM. So under these circumstances, with the statement and the evidentiary material which has been collected, we want ED to investigate it fully as to who all were connected to these transactions. In addition to the fact that Mamata Banerjee, who is used to giving statements about just about everything, is absolutely quiet these days and has not made a single statement when people from her own cabinet have been found engaging in such illegal activities. And this reminds me of Narada, Sharada, Kohl, the teachers' appointment scam. So there are several scams. The list is rather long. And under these circumstances, the silence of Mamata Banerjee is actually killing. The other statement which I wish to connect is that of Satyendra Jain, where Satyendra Jain has been caught in a money laundering case, and when the matter was heard by the division bench of Delhi High Court, a statement was made by the honorable judges, Justice Satish Chand Sharma and Justice Subramaniam Prasad, where they talked about constitutional integrity. And the statement was that when it comes to the Council of Ministers, it is the collective responsibility of Council of Ministers, and under those circumstances, if a person is found engaged or indulging in criminal activities or activities of moral turpitude, it is the collective responsibility of the Council of Ministers, and court is duty bound to remind the constitutional authorities of their duty and that collective responsibility which they owe it to the public for public good and public morality. In addition to this, the court also laid reliance to the statement made by none less than Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, where he said the good governance part is left to only few good people. And court can't be privy to right or wrong, good or bad, but court can always remind the constitutional authorities of their duties to uphold the rule of law and uphold the integrity, constitutional integrity, thus reminding constitutional authorities of their constitutional responsibilities. Court has made the statement that this statement and the statement made by B.R. Ambedkar ji would hold in good stead in guiding the Chief Minister that while allocating offices to people, the honorable task, the constitutional principles and public morality needs to be kept in order, and thus the CM can walk the path of righteousness by following these principles. इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैंने अपना जो प्रेस थी वो पूरी की, लेकिन आपके कुछ प्रश्न हो तो मैं जवाब जरूर देना चाहूँगी.
मोहित, these documents were recovered by ED from Partha Chatterjee's house. The deed of this particular flat where money was found was recovered from Partha Chatterjee's flat, and that is where ED connected all the dots. Now there are allegations that the property documents of Arpita House, when they are found in Partha's house, it was a front for Partha to park his funds and a property. Now the property deed was found at his house, and he was using it to park all his funds at Arpita's place.
No, this is very clear. Not just this, several other documents have been found from each other's place, and quite clearly Arpita in her own statement has stated that Partha Chatterjee used her flat as an ATM. And in addition to this, she also said that this money which was here, because he happens to be the General Secretary of TMC also. So Partha Chatterjee is not just the industry minister, the present industry minister and former education minister of West Bengal, but he's also the General Secretary of TMC. And under these circumstances, the evidence which has been collected, whether it is the money laundering case or it is the various transactions and properties which have been found, I think ED needs to do a thorough job and connect everything. देखिए, मैं तो किसी को सैद्धांतिक रूप से एडवाइस देने वाली, विचार देने वाली कुछ नहीं हूँ, लेकिन हाँ एक बात स्पष्ट है, और वो मैंने जो कॉमन थ्रेड है इनके और अरविंद केजरीवाल के बीच में वो ड्रॉ करने की प्रयास किया है कि कोर्ट ने कहा कि संवैधानिक पदों पर जो रहने वाले लोग हैं उनको ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि जो लोग आपराधिक तत्वों में पाए गए हैं और जिन लोगों के या मॉरल टर्पिट्यूड यानी जो इस तरीके के अपराधों में संलिप्त लोग हैं, उन लोगों को पद देने से पहले इन सब चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना चाहिए। तो ये तो कोर्ट ने कहा। और B.R. अम्बेडकर जी के बयान को भी कोर्ट ने कोट किया कि ये शायद मुख्यमंत्रियों को सही रास्ता दिखाने का और मौलिकता सिखाने का काम करेगा कि जब कुछ ही अच्छे व्यक्तियों के हाथ में जो है सुशासन होता है और जब वो सुशासन की बागडोर अपने हाथ में नहीं, इनडायरेक्टली कोर्ट ने यही कहा कि अगर सुशासन की बागडोर अपने हाथ में रखनी है तो जो भी इस तरीके की चीज़ें उनको ख़त्म करना भी उनका काम है, क्योंकि मंत्रिपरिषद की एक कलेक्टिव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होती है, सबकी जिम्मेवारी रहती है।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी लोगों का। 4 बजे एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रहा है, आप सब लोगों को मैसेज भी आया होगा, तो पूछिए ना।
जो लोग पूरे देश की जनता के सामने उन्होंने ये बयान दिया और पूरी देश की जनता खास तौर पे जो वनवासी प्रदेश और जनजातीय समूह के लोग हैं, आपको उनसे माफ़ी मांगनी होगी। और जो राष्ट्रपति हैं वो कोई एक व्यक्ति प्रमुख के राष्ट्रपति नहीं है, वो देश की राष्ट्रपति हैं। और जिस तरीके की अभद्र व्यवहार और मानसिकता का परिचय अधीर रंजन चौधरी जी ने कांग्रेस पार्टी के प्रति दिया है, क्योंकि वो नेता है प्रतिपक्ष के, और वो नेता प्रतिपक्ष होते हुए इस तरीके की बयानबाजी कर सकते हैं, वो भी पब्लिक में उन्होंने बोला ना, तो माफ़ी भी पब्लिक से मांगे। राष्ट्रपति जी से कमरे में जाके माफ़ी थोड़ा ही मांगेंगे। जब उनके बयान से जो लोग हताहत हुए हैं उन सबसे माफ़ी मांगे, और वो जनजातीय समूह और वनवासी समूह के लोग हैं, उन सबसे माफ़ी मांगनी चाहिए।